This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff. Biblical.
No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs in camp, living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. Here we are, back again for another episode. We have a guest.
Welcome back, Mr. Scrub Tear Fear, Mr. The 1%, Mr. Isaiah.
Oh fuck, we started.
Back on the channel once again. Yeah, we started.
Wow.
This is Flabbergasted by the Audacity. I'm Jamal.
I'm Patrick.
And
No,
words of wisdom. Fuck. I think the only thing I could think of is when it rains, it pours. And that kind of ties into like a story that happened a couple days ago here in our great city of Montreal.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, when it rains, it fucking pours. That we had a pipe burst. I'm not sure if you guys heard about that. It was a big pipe burst that happened near, and how I knew about it was because my mom has CTV News on, and their newscast station is right there, like on that corner where the pipe exploded. And they lost like all the cameras, all their cars are fucked because they're in the underground parking. So I just felt bad for the regular people who had more flooding in their houses again, and that the government's not even paying money. But they're demanding it. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but the government's not even gonna give them money for like the damages because most insurance companies here in Montreal don't believe that floods should be covered by general insurance. Like if you have private insurance, then it's probably covered. But we just have like the public one, like the regular one.
I think you need specific flooding insurance. I think.
Yeah. So it's like when it rains, it pours. In the sense, it's like, man, it's like you really had to be super unlucky to not only have fucking tropical storm Debbie show up, but then a pipe burst in the same area. I don't know. It made me feel. I was feeling very grateful about, because my house also got flooded, about how little I lost compared to some people. So I was like, when it rains, it pours, but still be grateful for the fact that I saw a lot of communities come together. A lot of people were helping each other out. My neighbor came to help me. It's like it's one of those moments, those nice, beautiful moments sometimes that we have in today's day and age where people all kind of get together and help one another through like a crisis like that, and it's just beautiful. I really like that. I really enjoyed the fact that they tried to help each other through that, and I'm hoping that those people, I don't know. I hope that they don't lose too much. I know a buddy of mine lost a lot of picture albums of like old photos.
What were they doing on the floor if they're so valuable?
No, they weren't on the floor because the water was like up to like their fucking knees, and the guy's like 6'1".
Got that high?
Nah, yeah, some places, dude.
Yeah, some places it did. At my grandmother's place, it also got flooded. It was like 8 inches of water, and the place was completely flooded.
Yeah, because what was so crazy, and this is why it's so fucked up how our city is built, is that it wasn't even the rainwater getting in, it was the sewer backup water that got in.
Oh my god, so flavored flooding? Jesus
Flavored flooding.
So it's like, it wasn't even like, oh, it's a lot of rain and your cell phone wasn't working. It's the fact that Montreal couldn't handle the rain and the pipes were backed up. That was the problem. Because I had a friend of mine showed me a video, the water was coming out of his toilet. And it wasn't like a little bit over, like it looked like a little waterfall was in his fucking house. Spewing out. I'm like, that's
It just makes
crazy.
me think of Deuce Bigelow 2. He goes into Eddie Griffin's bathroom. It's fucking flooded. He's like, now remember to put the seat up. Don't anyone pissing all over my toilet seat. It's like, motherfucker, there's water everywhere.
Some places got really bad. So that's why I felt bad. I mean, like I said, I know. It's kind of funny too, because your basement's, I don't know for you, but my basement's basically whatever we have like left over. We just kind of toss it down there. Mm-hmm. So in a way it was kind of good, because a lot of stuff that we threw away was stuff that we're going to throw away anyways eventually. We just never got around to actually doing.
I like that. I can't throw this away. It's dry. Oh, it's wet now. Garbage.
Well, yeah, I don't know. That's weird, because like my mom threw away a lot of stuff, right? And like there's some stuff where she threw away. I was like, yeah, but it's just dry. He's like, no, like it smells, it's bad, throw it away. I was like, all right, dude, hey, you want to throw it away? No problem. I'm just saying, like, we had it here for years. We just could have easily just got rid of it. I guess you're right. Yeah, when it's wet, time to toss it.
Isaiah, do you have any inspirational words?
Fuck bitches, get money.
Literally that. Thank you, Jamal.
Right.
I got no inspirational words for that. It just kind of sucks that it happened.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I got a bit of a story for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Always love those.
All right. So, I had to go shopping because I have a girlfriend and all they do is like to shop. So, go shopping, and I'm going to my favorite store where they sell records and movies. It's the only store I go shopping to ever.
Okay.
And as we're walking there, I'm like, hey, that's Xavier.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
shit. Really?
He's wearing some cosplay or some shit, and he's like, I don't like saying hi to people I don't know that well, so I was like, there's Xavier, and I keep walking, and I tell my girlfriend, and she's like, that's not him. That's not him. I'm like, yes, it is. That's him. That's him. And then we do our shopping, come back out, and we're ordering a drink or some shit. Xavier comes like, hey, Pat! I'm like, well, hey, you're that kind of person. Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
and
yeah, you're like, hey.
Well, no, it didn't bother me or anything. It's just I'm not like that, and he is. I'm like, that's fine, it's okay. We said a quick hello and all that. How you doing? What's up? Man's like running across the mall back and forth for something, and he had like no time to explain. He was panting. He's like, man, I got 11,000 steps today. His job's crazy, and he just runs away. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, unless he changed jobs, because the last job I saw him at,
he's working at a game store in the mall.
No, it's called Imaginaire. It's not even a game store. It's like a card store.
They got games and shit. They got everything.
They got games.
They got everything.
You got games in there.
Anyways, and then of course my roommate is like, oh my god, it was him. I'm like, I know. I fucking know. But this is the weird part. This is where it gets crazy, okay? So then we're leaving, and who do I see? From the back, a tall brown man wearing faggoty clothes.
Shobi.
With glasses.
Shobi.
That's the thing, though. He kept, like, turning his head to talk to a woman he was with, who was wearing a hijab.
Girlfriend?
No, she was wearing a hijab. And I'm just there, like, is that... No, shh, fuck up. So I'm like looking, I'm trying to catch his face, because all I see is the body, and it's built like Shobi, looking faggoty, so it's gotta be him, right? But every time he turns his head a little bit, because I'm walking behind him, and I'm like, I can't tell, I really can't tell. So I'm like, you know what, I'll be discreet. So I pull the Kramer. I was making noise going, Shobi! and I did this maybe 5 times, because we just happened to walk out into the parking lot in the same area.
Okay.
And I kept doing it, and he gets into a red Volkswagen, and I'm like, I don't know what car he drives, so I don't know if that's him.
No, it's not him.
It's not him? Okay, good thing I didn't say anything.
It's not.
But dude,
for
like a good 5 minutes, I'm like, is that him? It'd be fucking weird if I just walk up to some random dude like, hey, you look like a good friend of mine. So, my words of wisdom are, brown people do look alike, but they're not the same person.
No, he drives a black Nissan, but it'd be weird if he was near St. Bruno.
But dude, it looked exactly like him.
Because his girlfriend lives in Montreal and he lives in Montreal, so I don't know why he'd be on St. Bruno.
Oh, he moved.
That's weird. Yeah, he lives on off of Sherbrooke now, and off the Carry.
Oh, that's sad. I don't like that area.
I'm not gonna dox his address, but yeah, it's a nice house. It's a very, very nice like little place he's got. It's nice.
But it's wild. I didn't know, just like, she's got a doppelganger running around.
Yeah. You know what though? I think it happened to me one time too. That I thought I saw him somewhere. That wasn't him.
Yeah.
I really thought it was him. Yeah.
So it's like, this is one of those things, because it happened to me in high school once. Where I went up behind David, our good friend David, and I'm like, hey David. He turns around, it's Philip Couture.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
funny.
oh. And at the time I didn't know him at all, so it was incredibly awkward. I'm like, oh, sorry. I thought you were my other white friend.
Did you actually say it, my other white friend?
No, I just went, oh, sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
And then it happened again. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like in a row. Like three
like,
dudes in hoodies. Average height. It's not David.
Another guy. It's like the other Philip. No. Hasn't told you was not as thick as David.
He was lanky and tall, so.
Yeah. I saw pictures of him actually a little while back. He looks the same. He's not changed. I thought I didn't change in high school. That guy's not fucking changed at all. Jesus Christ. Hasn't Antonio?
All it's changed is the facial hair and the man bun.
This is true. Yeah. He does look a bit more spiritual now.
Spiritual.
But he does look spiritual. I had the honor to go to a very cool street food fest this past week with
Was it Korea Fest?
It wasn't Korea, but there was a lot of Japanese dishes. But they also had some. They had some Mexican, Argentinian, Jamaican. We had a blast there. There was some fucking good food over there. Even I had to admit the food was fucking good.
It's always a good time to check this stuff out.
Yeah, no, it was fun. And what I liked about it was affordable, and the portions didn't feel like I was getting gypped. Like it was $4 to get in, and like I went to this place, I forgot the restaurant, but they have a really cool, unique dish called the flying noodle, where they put a fork inside the little pot and put 2 chopsticks across the openings of the fork, and wrap noodles around it to make it look like the noodles are flying. I'm like, that's really cute. And the food and the sauce that they had these noodles in, fucking awesome. The meat was great. I had some pulled pork. I had some beef, some cooked beef. My
I just can't wait for Jamal to get fat.
The day Jamal gets fat is the end of the universe.
Yeah. Well, dude, no, last time I saw him, he's like, dude, I'm getting fat. He lifts up his shirt, it's like a little pot belly, and I'm like, dude, that's cute. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, that's cute. I actually have a story about that, but later on. But yeah, so we had some really good food, and everything was affordable. Like I think I spent a total of $20, and I was full at the end of it, which was great. And in contrast, now okay, I haven't gone to restaurants often, but when did they start charging you cake for someone's birthday? Is that
Recently.
like new? Okay, it's new, huh? I'm not okay because like my girlfriend's best friend's birthday was a couple days ago, so I wanted to tell the waiter it's her birthday so we can get a free cake. He's like, yeah, so just pick whatever cake you want. I was like, but it's free. He's like, no, you have to pay for it. I'm like,
I've never heard of free cake. I've never heard of free cake.
What? All the time when I was a kid.
You know how old we are? That was 25 years ago.
I guess, but like, I remember up to like, I want to say like pre-COVID, I could go to a restaurant and be like, hey, it's this person's birthday, and they give you a little small piece of cake with a sprinkle on it, and the waiter's gonna say happy birthday, and you're awkward for like 2 minutes because you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do.
Well, the times have changed. Now it's like, hey, it's my friend's birthday. I go fuck yourself. That's how it goes now.
Apparently, I was like, yo, what?
They don't do that anymore. It's no longer free.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I still got her the cake because I felt bad, but I was like, but goddamn, like
I felt bad, but then my wallet felt bad. Now I still feel bad.
Yeah. No, but I was like, and we went to like a more like I put fancy in like quotations. I didn't really consider this place fancy. The spaghetti was $22, and that shit was ass.
Whoa, slow down. How much were the tenders?
There's no tenders.
Oh, okay,
no, it was like Italian. They had veal, of course, all sorts of pasta. A lot of this is more of a you go there to have cocktails and drinks with your meal because half the fucking menu was just drinks. I swear to God, there was more drinks than there were options for food. I'm like, okay, all right. So for me, I was like, well, there goes half the menu because that's useless for me. And my girlfriend had I think she had shrimp pasta, and her friend had gnocchi. Everything together because we paid for her meal. We split her meal half and half, and we each paid for our own meal. I had been like $55. I left the place hungry. What kind of restaurant you leave the place fucking hungry? Because it wasn't even a big portion. I got the food. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm like, where's the other half?
Well, that's how it works. The fancier the restaurant, the less food you get, which is like, why the fuck are you even going then?
I'm like, I had a buddy of mine. He was telling me him and his girlfriend, 2 other friends, go to this fucking fancy ass fucking restaurant, right? Take a guess at how much a couple's bill was, just like together.
125.
250.
Oh.
250 for 2 people.
For 2 people, so they were 10, so it's about $2,000 in total.
Jeez.
Not even including, and that's including tip. I'm like, that.
Jamal, you're scaring me because I got my 5-year anniversary coming up with my roommate.
I'm sorry.
And
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, go to McDonald's.
I wish I could, but you know how women are. It's gotta be special. It's like every day is special with you until you die. Okay. I don't need to go to some fucking restaurant. What? Yes, Isaiah.
You know how to cook. You got this. Make it
I
not
can
special,
cook.
but cheap.
Well, I actually went to Pat, you might like this place. Did I take you guys?
Oh, wait,
No.
real quick. Okay,
Yeah.
Isaiah made a good point. It's like, why don't we just cook and have fun? Which
Yeah.
I would love to do. However,
Yeah.
our plan is to recreate our first date, which is a great idea, right?
Oh, I'm gonna barf my fucking mouth.
Exactly. Not only is it romantic and cute and stuff, but
I'm
dude,
gonna barf my fucking
dude,
mouth.
it's so much has changed in 5 years. So where we met the first time is no longer there.
Oh, really?
The restaurant we ate at
where
is
was
getting. Tell me this long gay, but they renovated it, so our spot is just gone.
You first minute service like gay?
Well, yeah, because
Are you serious?
yeah, because we met on a dating app, right? And then we,
I know.
And then we wanted to do our first date in Montreal, so we met up at Temes Longueuil to go to Montreal.
Okay. I thought you had the date at. I'm like, Patrick, please tell me you didn't go. Oh, we want to go get some pizza.
I'm not that white trash, okay?
Okay, all right.
But and then so the restaurant we had, it was a lunch date. So the restaurant we had lunch at isn't getting renovated, I think.
Oh yeah.
The only thing that's still there is the voile en voile, the pirate climbing thing. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh, it was in Old Montreal.
Yeah.
The restaurant in Montreal.
No, the restaurant was like almost downtown. I don't know Montreal, but it was somewhere. And then we just walked to the old port because it's not far.
Okay. No, I'm trying to figure out like what restaurant it could have been. All right.
So in the effort to choose a new restaurant, we ended up going fancy for some reason.
Well, there's one place I recommended. I thought it was really good. It's called Sol Choco. It's right here in Place Portobello. It's you cook your own. What do you call that? It's a Korean barbecue.
It's Korean barbecue.
You cook the food yourself?
I'm not a fan of Korean
Jamal.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Jamal, Soul Choco's permanently closed. Remember?
No, it's all. I went 2 weeks ago. They reopened.
I'm gonna post a screenshot. Wait, they reopened?
Yeah, they reopened. I just went. I went with Liz in August.
And how come on Google this is permanently closed?
Well, fuck,
It's just the what do you call it? The restaurant itself hasn't updated the website.
Yeah, it could be that because let me see if I can find it.
Because it's actually the manager's job to update that shit. So
it's that makes a lot of sense. Hold on, Maxi, where the hell is the fucking place?
Because I was gonna say, go to this restaurant. It's fucking closed.
Yeah, Patrick, you'll love this place. Goes there. Oh yeah, it does say that. I'm telling you, Isaiah, I went in there like 2 weeks ago. Unless maybe they closed after I left. But last time I checked, I'm checking, they're open. They gotta be open.
Yeah, because they were
What the
closed.
fuck?
Well, that location, I guess in this case, was closed like last year.
Cause I'm looking at it here. They are closed certain days. I'm trying to.
yeah, I don't know if you know this, but people listen to this sometimes.
Oh, here we go. So like, as of August 31st, it's open. I don't know. Like the other days are like full for some reason. I don't know what to tell you. But anyway,
So today's episode is sponsored by Sol Choco, Korean barbecue restaurant.
Sol Yosko now it's called. Change the name.
God. Oh my.
Same Yokoso. But anyways, that place is pretty good. Oh no, not Sol Choco. It's the same place. No, that's on St. Catherine. It's a whole new place. Okay, that one's closed. You are right, Isaiah. That one's closed. This one's called Sol Yokoso. That's why. My bad. But yeah, enjoy it, Patrick. Enjoy it, and also enjoy losing all your money in your wallet.
Oh yeah, this is why I work overtime, so I can pay for shit I don't want.
Apparently, because it's fucking expensive, man. It's fun. So yeah, no, it's very interesting. I was not ready. I didn't know that they don't give out free cakes anymore. I think that was what I want to take away from all this. The fact that.
Yeah. In movie news, since
whoa, Isaiah.
Oh, we spoke about this.
Well, no, because I'm just gonna we're gonna do entertainment news at the end, okay?
Okay.
All right. Keep it. I was gonna say the stuff that I watched.
Okay.
That's exactly what's currently in theaters.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you watched Deadpool.
We're gonna keep it for the end, all right?
Okay.
All right.
I think I don't know if anything else has come up, but I believe the biggest news this week would be the Trump and Elon stream.
That was definitely a big one. Yeah, I didn't watch it per
It's
se.
the most viewed podcast of all time.
I believe that for sure. Yeah,
if you're an
A
idiot.
billion views. A billion views.
You have a former president and the guy who owns Twitter.
Yeah.
And Tesla. I think you can't get two more bigger powerhouses if you try. He didn't do very well. It didn't really help him in any sense of the word.
See again.
I meant to talk about that.
This is all I swear, every week is the same fucking thing. I hear like, wow, it went really well and all that, and then Jamal comes in, so actually, and then pushes his glasses back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually?
Well.
No, I listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
I think, I do. I swear, working nights. I don't even know if I listened to it today or yesterday, but I listened to it. But
Yeah.
It went pretty well. It was interesting, and honestly, my biggest takeaway from it is that Elon stutters a lot.
Yeah, I
you don't
heard about
say.
that. They spoke about that, but they also said that Trump had a list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
that too. But
Yeah, that wasn't Trump itself. That was how bad the audio is on Twitter trying to stream it.
Oh.
But specifically Elon's equipment, nobody else. Because if you listen to like any like Chucklefuck streaming Fortnite on Twitter, it's completely fine. But not for the richest man on the planet.
Well, that's a whole other story in and of itself, because when they tried to launch the stream, they were apparently DDoS attacked. It's so they're that's what Elon himself said, and
It wasn't, by the way.
yeah, but isn't it possible, Isaiah?
No, because if a stream got DDoS attacked on the website, the whole website goes down. Come on, Patrick. Come on, be savvy.
Be savvy.
How do you know
I
this?
don't know. I'm not.
Because
So-
I'm a gamer, Patrick.
I'm a gamer.
And you know, I pay attention to these things and know how websites work.
I can see it happening though. Honestly, all the shady shit that the Democrats are doing, I can just see.
Oh,
Like, oh,
here we go.
you're gonna do a stream, eh? You're gonna do a stream.
we
Eh?
go.
Fuck that.
Here we go.
And besides, the thing was only shown to like the low, like thousands, not a billion people. Also debunking that.
How so?
Oh.
There's no way only thousands watched it. That's
I don't think
impossible.
1,000. I would say millions. I would
Like,
say billions, but I would
it's-
say millions.
Like, I listened to it via YouTube, and that itself had 100 million views, and that's just one video of many. So there's no way it only got thousands when it streamed.
On Twitter, low thousands. YouTube, the platform that people actually watch videos on. Yeah.
Oh, okay, probably, yeah. But I meant to say this, Patrick. I'm gonna say something very controversial, but it's the curtains are starting to close on your former president, buddy. Because I watched the DMC, what's the Democratic, what the fuck you call the campaign, whatever the fuck, where they have they did it for Republicans when Trump got shot and he had the fucking thing on his ear. What do you call that?
The pillow from Wish.
No, the DMC, the Democratic. It's where they talk and they go, okay, go out and vote. It's like their caucus, basically. Yeah, I watched it yesterday. I'll watch it again today, and I watched it yesterday. Yeah.
Why are you watching it? So wait, is it ongoing? Is that why?
It's 3 days. It's 3 days.
Okay, I thought you watched the same thing 3 times. I'm like, why are you doing that?
No, it's 3 days because they had different speakers, right?
Mhm.
So like Kamala spoke Friday. Sorry, Friday. Jesus Christ, we're Tuesday. So she spoke on Sunday, and Obama and Michelle spoke yesterday. Today it's different people. I know Stevie Wonder is going to be there. Bill Clinton. Who else? I saw someone else's name. Supposed to be there. Anyways, I watched just Michelle and Barack. Just those two.
Oh yeah,
Now they-
fucking.
I was
disgusting.
like,
They're awful. Ah.
yeah, okay, whatever. And I was like, and I was like, yeah. My favorite thing was when Obama goes, I don't know what it is about Trump and his obsession was crowd sizing, which is very true. Trump always does it. He's always like, oh, biggest crowd I've ever had, biggest crowd in history.
Well, it's a
Every time
representation
fucking
of your support. So
and every time it's wrong. Every time it's wrong. Even when he won the presidency, he even said that was the biggest inauguration. They took a picture of it. Obama's was twice the size of his one. Twice the size. Like, oh, it was Photoshop. No, it fucking wasn't.
Honestly,
well, that's, okay.
Trump's,
no, but this is
Trump's
the thing.
crowd
though,
got
'cause-
like bored because he kept on talking about Hannibal Lecter.
No, I can see Obama's being bigger because that was a big deal. The first quote-unquote black president.
But he was saying that his was bigger. It was not. It was not bigger. I'm sorry.
I don't know the numbers on that.
It's factual. It was not bigger. They put pictures side by side.
No, Jamal, we go over this every week. You don't know what to believe. Photos can be changed, indoctrinated, whatnot,
Dude,
and different times. All you have to do, take a picture at the beginning when people are just showing up. That's all you have to do.
I'm telling you, watching what I've been hearing, what I've been watching. If I'm Trump and I'm the Republican Party, I'm shitting myself.
Well, he does anyway because he wears a diaper.
Well,
that's Biden.
Be changing
that's Biden. Calm down.
No, they both do.
Yeah, I'd be changing it because just the way, what scared me the most, like I was trying to view it as a Republican. I'm trying to watch the thing as a Republican and go, am I afraid? Am I afraid of Kamala in any sense? Watching her when Biden was there, because Biden spoke also on Monday. Yes, Monday. She didn't clap. Well, she did a couple times, but she was just watching him. She was just studying. She was studying how he spoke. She was studying, and Biden did a pretty good job. All jokes aside,
she was studying Biden.
She was studying Biden. She was studying Barack. She was studying Michelle. She was studying her husband when he went to spoke. When Hillary went up to spoke, every speaker went up to spoke. Everyone else was cheering and clapping. Her just sitting there watching, studying, observing. I'm like, that's the part that scared me. I was like, oh shit, she's not even like, oh, this is whatever, having fun. She's watching them. She's learning from the best of the best. She's going, I'm just gonna watch how these people do it. Let me see how they're doing it, and let me add it to my repertoire. That's the same way that my dad did when he was becoming a singer. Same way that I do it. The way I want to study my dad and study the greats. She's studying the greats and just watching. And I've been reading documents. And again, it could be false, it could be whatever. But I've been reading newspaper articles and stuff like that. How they're saying that the person that's hurting Trump the most right now is Trump himself. Because what they're saying is that when Biden was running, he had so much dirt on him, so much shit that he could throw. With Kamala, he doesn't have enough. Nothing's sticking. He's tried all. He's black. He's tried all. She's Indian. That she changed. Oh, she has a weird smile. Oh, she has a crazy laugh. Oh, he said one time, I'm the better looking person to pick. The fuck is that supposed to mean? How is that? You telling me if I'm debating and you go, I'm better looking. Oh, you got my vote. What the fuck is that supposed to do?
I mean, I think she's creepy looking, but that's not even a factor. It's whatever.
According if you can't say that, Patrick, that's wrong.
Yeah, it's racist, buddy. You can't say that.
No, but, she's not black.
She is black.
She's not. She's
Indian and black.
She's mostly Indian. She's mostly
Blindian, actually.
Blindian that's actually a fun name. I like that.
Yeah, but she is both.
All right, Jamal, you're white. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I know. But what I'm saying
well,
is
the thing about that is, like, it depending on where she is, that's when she'll say, "Oh, I'm Indian," or "Oh, I'm black."
I use it.
There's clips of her changing her accent to appeal to people. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know why you do that.
I mean, Drake does the exact same thing, but at least you know.
You say Drake?
Yeah, but Drake does it. Yeah, Drake was singing a fucking. He's trying to do like a Jamaican song. He was like, you know, Hey There Delilah.
Yeah.
He does. It was like, "We're gone, Delilah. What's it like?" He's like doing like a Jamaican accent with the song.
I mean, granted, he's been doing that for years, and everybody hates it.
I think that's a little different because, like, oh, it's for a song, whereas she's doing like full-on speeches.
No,
I don't know, man.
He does it outside of music.
Really? He's just weird. Yeah, Drake's just.
Yeah, because don't you know he's Canadian and from Toronto, where
so
a huge Jamaican population is from, and he's fucking neither of those, really.
Yeah, no, he's weird. I don't know, dude. I'm telling you right now. I've been watching. I've been really sitting down looking at websites that have polling everywhere besides Fox News, obviously, is saying that she's gonna win everywhere. No, and Fox News is not even saying like Trump is like 10 points ahead. They're saying 1% difference. Kamala has 49, he has 51. But everywhere else, there's some places that are going 10%, 12%, 14%, 20%. I don't know, dude.
I just think it's very strange though. Her approval rating as vice president in the toilet, and then as soon as she's thrown into the running, it's like, oh my god, she's so great. Like, what? How does that just flip in a month?
But
you
to
do
be
realize
honest,
how fickle the American crowd is.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's definitely one, and I think second of all, it's just one of those things. I don't know what it is. I didn't really see her a lot. Like I'm trying to think of the other vice presidents. Like even when Biden was vice president to Obama, we didn't really see him. You know, like we didn't really see Biden a whole lot. You did? You saw?
Well, I get bored. I look at random shit.
Okay. Maybe that's why. Cause I'm only looking at like the mainstream shit, and I'm not seeing him. So I don't know where you saw her approval rating. I know, but you know what though? It's like the country's so divided, Patrick, that it's like even if she was doing a good job, her approval will still be shit. Cause half the country doesn't like her anyway. So the maximum you can even get would be 50% at the minimum. At the maximum, sorry.
Yeah,
The maximum would be like.
but then if you're
50%.
saying that, why do you think she's gonna crush Trump in the election then?
TikTok.
Not even TikTok. I'm just saying I'm looking at all of the websites that have polling. So there's one called the Road to 270, which is looks like the official website of the polling. I've checked CNN, checked the ABC, NBC, Fox. There's one where they give you every website that has polling and give you the percentage of Harris and Trump. Everywhere is saying. I'm not saying that it is gonna happen. I'm just saying based on the evidence that I am looking with my eyeballs, she's in the lead. From what I can tell. However, did you also hear that the independent person, Kennedy, something Kennedy,
Robert.
yeah, Robert. Anyways,
Something Kennedy. Yeah.
they.
RFK Jr.
That's his.
There
name.
you go. That's his name. Thank you. He apparently
He's got
is thinking about.
brainworms.
He has what? Ringworms?
He has a hole in his head because
I
he
didn't
ate
know
a
that.
bear and a worm just kind of
I
made
didn't
his
even
way
know
in
about
there.
that.
Is that a thing?
But,
I never knew that.
It's
He.
you guys talk about American news yet don't know this crap. Come on.
Well,
RFK doesn't come up on here like ever.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, no, RFK, because he's independent, he only has like 5%. It's nothing crazy. But what's happening is that he is considering dropping out and endorsing Trump.
I mean, I don't know much about RFK. I saw him on Rogan once, and he was pretty interesting
Yeah,
and well spoken. So another reason for me to like Trump.
so if he drops out, that 5%, yeah, that could definitely help him. I'm not sure if all of that 5% want to vote for Trump. That would definitely be interesting. But Trump would give him a position on his council if he were to vote, if he were to drop out and endorse him. But I've also heard the same thing, that he's also been in talks with the Democratic Party. But his running mate, which was a woman, said that she much prefers Trump over Kamala. So I think it's probably gonna go to Trump if he does drop out of the race, which would definitely make it even more closer than what it is right now. But I mean, it's still gonna be close. I think regardless, it's gonna be close, because if we look at Hillary, when Hillary was Trump, everyone said that Hillary's gonna crush him, and then she lost. So you know what? Maybe the pollings could be wrong, but she still cannot take her foot off the pedal if she wants a chance at beating Trump, for sure.
Yeah, one thing I got out of listening to the Elon and Trump stream,
yeah,
was that he really does love the country, and if he doesn't, he's an incredible actor. And what really hit me is that, let me get this straight. Like, for people who think he's he's just doing it for money and shit like that. So you're telling me he wanted to be president, one of the hardest jobs in the world, and then he gets his name dragged through the mud for 4 years, no matter how hard he works and all that. His credit's destroyed. He's had to cut ties with people because the media says I'm the devil and shit. Yeah, gets called names every day, Orange Man and all that shit. Just gets dragged through the mud time and time again. Even when he does good things, like objectively good things, he gets no credit for it, or they flip it negatively. Gets shot in the ear, and he's still going. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like at that point you'd give up, right? Like, all right, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So I think I really do think he loves America and actually wants to do good things. Because otherwise, why would you want to continue after all of that? That's kind of strange, don't you think?
Project 2025.
Look at all the presidents. They all love America. Obama loves America.
No, he doesn't.
Kamala loves America.
No. Kamala
Biden
hates
loves
America.
How?
Kamala hates
How does she hate
America.
America? She works for the fucking place.
No, she doesn't. No, she does not.
So this is what I'm saying, dude. It's like I understand what you're saying, and I will. And you're saying gets dragged to the mud, all this stuff. You don't think Biden's thing doesn't get dragged to the mud? You don't think that all the good shit that he does?
Well, I think prior to this year, Biden was considered like very highly respected and all that, right? Before he started like really sliding down in terms of like dementia and stuff.
He was still criticized. He done tons of good shit. He was criticized. Obama did a ton of good shit. He was criticized. Every president's gonna get criticized.
Yeah, even if they do bad stuff, they're still gonna brush under the rug. Who can forget, Obama with the AC-130?
Yeah, or who can forget when Trudeau did fucking blackface? It's like we
the dark magician.
What?
But what I'm saying is that every president, prime minister, they do bad things. So you saying that Trump's name's got dragged in the mud? Fuck yeah, it has. And so has
but more than anyone in history, like every day.
No.
Like I think the closest would be Bush,
gone
but even then it wasn't that bad.
No,
like
because
who?
Well, first of all, he's out here every day spewing this talking every fucking day. He's doing a fucking press conference in every fucking state, every fucking day of the week. So I'm sorry, but if you not want to get your name to the mud, how about don't talk every single fucking day?
Well, that's one thing I like about him. He's open. Whereas
So
Kamala's just like behind closed doors, like, all right,
then,
prepare the questions for me, then I'll answer them with this script here.
So then,
because you're only learning about her stuff now. If you actually did your research, you learn more about her.
And not only that, Patrick, the leader, the House Speaker of Trump was at the Democratic Party. So we can't get any closer to him than her, right? Can we agree on that?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
So you know how the White House has like a House Speaker?
Yeah.
And they answer the questions. So she was at the Democratic Party, the Assembly, yesterday. So she is in talks with Trump every day because she is the House Speaker of the White House when he was in charge. So that means we can agree that she's pretty close to him, right?
Yeah, she would have been, yeah.
Okay, so when COVID was happening, she said he was upset that the cameras were not focused on him, but focused on the people dying in the hospitals. He was upset about that. So, for a man who loves his country, I find that pretty strange.
You're gonna need to check your source on this.
It was her, dude. What other sources do you need? It was the woman in charge. Why would she say that? Why would she say it? For fun?
Do any of you guys have sources? Because I got a couple already.
But what I'm saying is this, regardless if you think my sources is false or not, it's the lady who worked with him.
Is this the blonde woman?
Maybe she changed her hair color. She was a white woman with black hair. I don't know if she was a blonde woman at the time when.
Because I remember Trump's House Speaker was a blonde woman, and she did a very good job.
She was the bigger woman, right? The bigger set.
No.
Heavier set? No.
No.
I don't know. The woman was House Speaker for how long? I don't think it was the whole time. I think maybe it was like earlier because it was during COVID. So then Trump was in power in 2020, right?
Yeah.
So that means I think she said for the year. So I think in 2021 that was when the other lady took over. That is a good possibility. Cause I know she wasn't there for. I know she said that, or it was written that she wasn't House Speaker for the whole time. So, but I will give you that Trump does love his country, 100%. Trump loves America. That I already have to argue with you on that one because you're 1,000% right. I just don't think he has the best interest for every working class of the American people. But he does.
He cares more for his friends than anyone else, really.
Exactly. Well, that's it. The Democratic Party definitely said that. The one thing that the Democratic Party did that kind of surprised me though was how much they did attack Trump, and I was like, not a fan of that. I'm not really a fan of attacking the other politician. I actually sat down and watched a little bit of the debate between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama. Man, how respectful that was between the two of them it's night and day compared to when Biden was debating Trump or when Trump was debating Hillary. Like fucking night and day. They went to each other, shook hands, they laughed with each other, they complimented each other. I was like, oh my god, wow. Like, this is actually
it was
really
classy.
Nice. Yeah, it was classy. It was like, it was like respected. I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck happened? Like I watched, I was like, fuck, okay, like Mitt Romney, not my greatest, not the guy I like the most, but fuck, I was like, there's some shit that he said in there. I was like, oh okay, no, that's pretty good. And he even like fucked out. Obama laughed, he laughed. I was like, oh shit. I was like, damn, I like this. I can actually like watch this. So I don't know. Anyways,
to close out this section.
This section, yeah.
Every time I go to my parents' house, my dad hates Trump so much.
Yeah.
So I just talked to him about it.
Of course you do.
And I hadn't. We hadn't talked about
it
in a while. And
Yeah.
so he's like, oh, so Kamala's running, and I'm just like, Dad, don't say it. And he's like, she seems pretty good, and I'm like, no. Oh my God, Dad, if you're gay, just tell me.
Yeah, but your dad's allowed to have his own opinion.
Give her a woman.
Yeah, but Patrick, he's allowed to have his own opinion, no?
Oh no, I'm joking, but it's just funny.
Okay. So I'm like,
I didn't know your dad was a lesbian.
You're so gay. I bet you kiss girls like it. You know, it's like.
No, we have friendly banter back and forth about it. Because
Okay,
it doesn't
you know what?
even.
As long as it's friendly.
Well, no, but even here, it doesn't fucking matter. We're not American.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
It's just honestly at this point, it's almost like a sport. We're just like, oh, I like this one. I like this one. I hope this one wins. You know, that's how it is.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're
It's
right.
like, yes, it does have real world effects.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we're I guess we're a little far enough where it's kind of fun. You know.
yeah, exactly. We're just far enough that we're like, eh.
Like, dude, I'm gonna be watching the was election night just like with popcorn. Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Getting
for
intense
sure.
here.
Me too.
Got me really interesting.
But yeah, so to move on from politics, did everyone see the new Minecraft latest snapshot? Everyone see this? The new snapshot that happened with Minecraft.
Dude, I don't know if you know this. We don't even like Minecraft that much anymore.
I don't play it as much. I always get like that itch, and like it comes every once in a while.
Yeah, that 2-week itch.
Yeah, that too, exactly. But the new snapshot came out. I don't even know what exactly it's all about. All I know is that minecarts are a fucking weapon now.
Yeah, you saw the clips I sent you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
where they're
saw
like
those.
flying.
Yeah, so
they shoot
I
away.
think what happens is that the powered rails now speed it up. It's and it gets progressively faster as you do it. It's no longer just like it keeps a constant speed. So if you have like 10 powered rails, you go really fast. So they've been making these machines to where they can launch shit. I saw one. I'm like, that's the craziest thing. They put creepers in the mine carts and they all send them to one location. So imagine you're just building your base, and then 45 creepers show up. It's like, I'm like, yo, what? So that I thought, I was like, that's fucking crazy. That's
We basically got
really
cannons
cool.
and stuff.
Yeah, no, I thought, I think that's really cool. So maybe when my 2-week itch returns, I'll take a look. But as of right now, I'll just be watching from TikTok, just enjoying it from there, I guess. I don't think I have any other video game news. Nothing really came out. There's no directs, huh? Coming out anytime soon. Okay.
The only thing worth talking about is Gamescom, which happened yesterday, showing off a bunch of new games here and there.
Anything
Okay.
cool, Isaiah?
Yeah, I think good.
It's a lot of multiplayer stuff, which frankly I don't think you guys would enjoy or I would enjoy.
Okay.
I haven't enjoyed the multiplayer game in so long.
Yeah.
I think I saw like briefly that Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is out.
No, it's not out yet.
It's coming out.
Okay, but it's coming out. That's crazy.
Dude,
That's-
it's
Yeah,
gotten
it's-
so Call of Duty's gotten so like far from where it started that I saw I think it was on Facebook or something. Someone's like, "Oh, did you know now you have to like buy your armor off the wall, like in the chalk outline instead of off of a dummy?" I'm like, "Wait, so you're saying they're going back to regular zombies stuff at least?"
Yeah.
Because originally it was Juggernog, right? And that's what takes allows you to take more
Yeah.
damage. But then they switched it. You have to go to a dummy and pick it up off of him for free, I
Oh.
think, or something.
Okay.
And now it's chalk outlined on the wall. You have to buy it. And people are like, "Why do you have to buy it off the wall? It's fucking weird." I'm like, actually, it's more closer to regular zombies than that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a gap in like the generations. You know, it's a
Yeah.
gap in.
I don't know. Call of Duty's dead, and I every now and again I get a hankering for playing a shooter, and then I'm
Yeah.
looking like, "Oh, this looks good," and then it says, "Oh, you need friends to play that." I'm like, "Oh, all right,
Yeah.
next."
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't help that shit's so expensive now.
Yeah, man, like either fucking like $100 for like a game, fuck.
A brand
Crazy.
new one, yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I bought maybe one game full price, and I was like, this is worth it, but it was not multiplayer, so there you go.
Okay, there you go, exactly. So then like you're good. No, I definitely get that for sure. But before we get into the entertainment news, the one thing I wanted to talk about, I found this pretty interesting. I think it's pretty. It's not. It doesn't concern us. It does concern the generations after us. And I find it very interesting. So Quebec wants to do this. Canada's doing it. And there's another place in the world that they're even going farther than what Canada's doing. They are banning cell phones from being used anywhere in the classrooms now.
Good.
You can only
Yes.
use your cell phones at lunch and during like recess. I forgot where it is in the world. I can't remember, but they're doing it to where you just can't have the phone at all, even during lunch, even during recess.
I think that's
and
Alberta or something.
I don't think it's in Canada. I think it's somewhere else in the world. You could be right. Maybe it's Alberta. I don't remember. I heard about it briefly. That they wanted to stop it altogether. But I know in Quebec they're debating about this right now. I am on the fence about it, and not for the reasons that you would expect. I don't think I do agree that cell phones are pretty negative when it comes to like the classroom, especially with kids with so many different social media apps and ways to cheat basically, right? But at the same time, I think we've come to this point now where education needs to be upgraded in how we educate, because
So you're saying the opposite. You want more cell phones.
I'm not saying I want more cell phones. I want them to look at how we grade and how we educate our children and upgrade it. I think we're a little bit behind.
Just to be clear, do
Mhm.
you want them to use ChatGPT?
No, I do not want them to use
Okay.
ChatGPT.
So
No.
They're gonna
so
use it anyway.
in Cégep, when you plagiarized, that was bad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just making
No,
sure
no,
we're on the
no.
right
Yeah,
page.
no, because what I'm trying to say is that the way that things are going right now, back in the day, and how we've been doing it since then, the way that we show our education is how well we're able to memorize things and redistribute that information back to the person that is educating us, basically, right? So they give you the information, you understand, learn, memorize, and then redistribute in your own words what the person is trying to educate you on, so they know that you understand what they've educated you on, correct? That's basically how
Yeah.
the education system
I think
is
the
now.
best way to do it is it'd be like it's like how we learn math. They show you how to do
Mhm.
something, and then you practice how to apply it, right? I think
Exactly.
they should do
Yeah.
that with other courses as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
especially like something in ethics or
Mhm.
what do you call that? Philosophy, that kind of stuff. Because it always tells you. It tells you what to think most of the time, whereas it should
Yeah.
show you how to think.
Exactly. No, you're right. I had a philosophy course in college, and I really enjoyed it because we had many healthy debates. And what I mean healthy in the sense that no one was interrupting each other. Everyone was able to respect and understand where the other person was coming from. There was no hatred. There, it was healthy. It was very nice. It was a very nice open space to talk and debate certain topics. But what I'm saying is that we need to find a way to either lock the phones to be difficult. I don't know how they could pull this
No,
off. They
I
kinda did it-
honestly, I think there should be a law, like an age restriction on it, like 18 plus type deal.
There could be that definitely would be a good start. I think that would definitely help a lot too. But I think also they kind of did back in high school when we were growing up, where certain websites were banned, right?
Mhm.
So it's like I think there would have to be a certain way to where almost like the building that you would go into in the school building would be and again this would be controversial, where your data would not work. You would
so
have to
setting up
connect
a
to the
jammer.
Wi-Fi. A little bit, yeah, to where you can only use the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi would then be controlled by the school to where they'd be able to ban certain web pages and certain apps from functioning inside the school, right? I still think the children should be allowed to use their phone at lunch. I feel like that's their time. I don't really see an issue with them using their phone at lunchtime. But going away from the cell phones and just going into technology itself. I mean, we have evolved, right? I think a lot of classrooms now no longer have blackboards. Now they have those computer boards with the
Smart
whiteboard.
board.
Smart boards. Yeah. So it's like I think that's a good start, but I think we need to now find a way to detect ChatGPT. I think we need to find a way to I know there are some websites out there that are able to detect when ChatGPT is being used, but I think it needs to be better. We need to be upgraded quicker because kids are smart, right?
It's like they're not conventionally smart. They're just smart when it comes to cheating.
Yeah, they're quick-witted. Also,
Yeah.
like the whole cell phone and ChatGPT thing are like completely different, like topics. Like those
For
are completely
sure.
different ideas.
Well, could you have ChatGPT on your phone?
I think you can.
Just the website.
Yeah, but it's just the fact that.
But the thing is, though, with AI generated like essay writing stuff like that, you can find like literally anywhere.
Yeah, no, it's everywhere now.
It's not just one. It's like at least 5. And hell,
Yeah.
I've used a couple for shits and giggles, and
And it's a good job.
No, Isaiah, no cheating. I don't want to see. I want to be reading your book a decade from now and just get halfway through and be like, wait, something the writing is different.
But
I said for shits and giggles, man.
All right.
You know, you can't say you hate everything without trying at least a little bit. You know.
I tried it. And I asked you, ChatGPT, give me an essay about Minecraft. I legit wrote that in, and I read it. I was like, fuck, this is pretty good. Like, they actually do a good job. So that's where I was like, that's why I was saying we need to change the way that we prove that the children are being educated correctly, because I don't think there's a way to prevent the kids from getting access to these websites to use.
Well, the only way, like specifically for ChatGPT, would have to be doing in-class written essays. That's the only way to avoid it, because everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, am I gonna really spend 3 hours plus writing this essay when I could just enter a prompt and take 5 minutes, not even?"
Exactly. So
because there's no way, it's just too tempting to cheat at that point.
Oh, for sure.
Unless it's like a special case where like you need to use a laptop for your writing. Like,
yeah. If you have,
like your fucking
Parkinson's,
hands
like
are
that.
broken.
Yeah.
Or you just can't exactly function just writing down stuff on a piece of paper. You just don't
For
own
sure.
pieces of paper.
Yeah.
It's to each his own and all that stuff. But
It's definitely, I definitely agree with Patrick. I think it has to be done. It has to be done there. It has to be done in person. It has to be done on paper and pen, because that is the easiest way to prove that they're not cheating. You want to do the little assignments, whatever, ChatGPT it up, go fucking crazy. But I think all the government exams have to be done pen and paper. Nothing can be done online. Nothing can be written, because it will never be able to catch up. We're never gonna be able to catch up. Technology is getting too far advanced for the school education system to catch up. The problem is that even if we say, okay, the exams have to be done pen and paper, I'm trying to remember. I believe it's still the same system that you have to pass those exams in order to get your high school diploma. Is that correct? I'm not lying.
Yeah. Well, I know there are a lot. I don't know what the Canadian government's doing in this way, because I heard in the U.S. it's a real problem where they're essentially just giving you a diploma to get rid of you, and so students are going out into the world undereducated.
Yeah. So it's like, as long as those exams are gatekeeping the idiots, then fine. But it's like it's still interesting, because what's starting to happen is that you're seeing kids who are not the best at school all of a sudden get these 90s and 100s, and obviously you know that they gotta be cheating. I'm sorry, I'm not even trying to be mean, but I'm going, if you know the kids in your class, and you know the kid is struggling, he's getting 60s and 70s, all of a sudden, boom, he's writing like a fucking philosopher. There's no fucking way. Like, there's no way you just learned that shit overnight.
He just comes back at you. Hey, I just had a montage, okay, of me practicing, studying, and whatnot.
Yeah, Rocky.
How dare you?
It's like
What's
Rocky for the
music?
brain.
Exactly, right? Rocky's like in the
Well, no,
background.
you remember those high school movies? Like, oh, I'm really failing this class, and then just do a montage. We're great. We're passing now.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's,
I just watched Coach Carter, which great movie by the way.
Great movie, fantastic.
And they have a montage of them practicing all the math and science because they're all failing, and then at the end of the movie we're passing. So it's like that, you know.
It could be, but that's like a rare case.
You would need proof of a tutor at least, you know.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
proof.
Yeah. If you told me, listen, I know you think I'm cheating, but I really have been working hard, this and that, and you showed me, I'm like, you know what? Fuck. You showed me, cool. But if you just say, well, no, I just got really good. I'm like, okay, bullshit, buddy. Like, I know you're fucking cheating. It's difficult. I agree with the phones not being used in the class. I think it's gonna be really hard to maintain. I think it's gonna give more strain on the teachers for no good reason.
I could just imagine though, you see a kid with his hands under the desk, you're like, hey, there's no phones allowed. What are you doing, jerking off?
Exactly, right?
I think that's a good deterrent. You outright embarrass the child so they don't take their phone out.
You know what though? I don't think it works anymore, man. I don't think that even fucking works. I was watching this this TikToker. He is a I think he's like a lunch monitor. And there are kids who are like saying shit. It's like, yo, I'll fucking jerk you off. They'll fucking do it again. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's yeah. That's what they, because you know why? That's what they do in those what do you call them? Like, you know those gaming montages where they just make people angry.
Yeah,
that's what they do, dude. I'll jerk you off. I'll suck your dick.
It's like that doesn't even fucking work anymore.
They just say weird shit and they win the argument.
Because remember, we're in the age of skibbity toilet.
Yeah. Remember then that it was bad to be gay? Now it's like, whatever, go crazy. Gay? Yes, girl. It's like, it's fine. But dude, back then...
It's been a thing for a while now. Remember, there's a joke in 21 Jump Street when Channing Tatum, he goes to call him... There's a gay guy making fun of Channing Tatum and he can't say anything because the dude's gay.
Exactly. You know, it's like, but it's crazy how times have changed. You know, so it's like, I think for me, the part that concerns me the most with this whole school, phone school thing is the fact that I think that teachers are gonna be strained even more because now they gotta take away these phones. I know how kids are. The phone's not on me. You can't search me. That's illegal. All this stuff. It's like, it just gives the teachers more of a headache. We already have a teacher shortage problem here in Quebec and in Canada.
And there's like, already been incidents. I'm sure you guys seen the clip where some teacher took away a kid's DS or some shit. Yeah, they throws her across the room, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, we need bigger teachers.
It's like, and you know that they actually, the mother tried like, oh, he's not a bad kid. I'm sorry, you knocked that fucking teacher out cold for a DS. They're saying that he's mentally, no. That was a fit of rage, and that kid needs to be put in jail. I'm sorry, you don't just do that. I'm not.
I like
I'm
that.
Not even, no.
He's a good boy. If you watch this video here, see, this is when he picks her up, throws her a good 10 feet across the room onto the floor, where she broke multiple bones. At what point in these frames, can you identify which frames he's identified as a good boy here?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, goddamn, I like my Nintendo Switch. I won't arcade while fucking teacher over it. Jesus Christ.
No, that's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so anyways, let's move on to that entertainment because I'm hungry.
You just ate a full fucking watermelon. What do you mean?
No, I had a piece of watermelon, Patrick. It was a little small piece.
Alright.
Before we get into like mainstream news and whatnot, I spent some time watching some movies here and there. I recently watched Black Klansman, the Spike Lee movie.
Is that good?
Oh yeah, I watched that. It's good, huh?
Yeah, it turns out it was based on a true story.
It's a dramedy, right?
There's like a little bit of drama, but that's because, you know, it's set in like the most dramatic time period, the 1960s.
Yeah.
The 60s were a big decade for events.
Yeah, there was like a lot of stuff going down, but honestly,
and what a way to close it off though, the moon landing. That's like chef's kiss. Cherry on top of a decade right there.
Exactly, right?
So yeah, I saw the movie. I highly recommend it. It's I think it's still on Netflix.
Yeah, no, I think it's on there.
Yeah, it's got a lot of like celebrities I didn't expect to be in there. Like fucking Topher Grace is in it.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, it's one of those movies that kind of went underneath the radar. I mean, it did won the Oscar, right? But like, I don't know. I feel like not everyone talked about it, and then boom.
Yeah, I saw that. I said I watched Zoolander for the first time.
Really,
dude, the gasoline fight is iconic.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That happens like in the first 20 minutes of the movie. it's still a funny movie, but I honestly wouldn't like watch it multiple times.
Or David Duchovny, he explains the whole fucking plan, and then Ben Stiller's like, I don't get it. It's like, what do you mean you don't get it? It's a really funny movie. I gotta buy that. It's good.
Yeah. What the fuck else did I watch? I decided to torture myself and watch the Rebel Moon director's cuts.
No.
Why?
Why would you do that to yourself?
Yeah, why would you do that?
It's Star Wars, only extra shitty.
Yeah, I
like,
have no idea.
Honest to God, Pat, like, despite the added gore and titties, it makes the movies like a lot worse.
I just like how it's like fucking. What are we here for? The grain. We need the grain. Why? You're a giant
Like,
military and you don't have any food. How the fuck are you functioning?
it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Also, this is the first like movie franchise ever where there's a sex scene in it, and I'm not entertained.
I heard
it goes on way too long.
Yeah, I heard.
It's so
I heard about
awkward.
that. The sex scene is like 3 minutes long, and everyone's like, "Stop."
5.
Is it 5 minutes?
5.
That's dude. It's a porno. Once you get over 3 minutes, it's a porno. It's official.
Like, you
Yeah,
can
I
make
get
a
that.
sandwich with crispy bacon and fucking all of the fixings, and the sex scene would still continue on. And at the same time, it's like, the blood and gore looks terrible. The titties are there, I guess. The added scenes, the added lore, which should have been in the first cut, but still doesn't make it better. It's just bad all around. It's 7 hours, man.
All
Just
right.
put
Well,
together.
Isaiah, if you want something good, I have to say, House of the Dragon season 2 just came out on streaming, and I'm watching that. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That's good.
That well,
Did you watch Deadpool and Wolverine, Isaiah?
Yes, I did. I saw it with my brother and sister, and
So?
it is an entertaining movie.
No. Go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead. Hit him.
I don't care. I don't. I have no desire to see this movie.
Well, I didn't say it was good. I said it was entertaining.
I liked it. I liked that.
No,
watched
it's
it.
I don't know. It's
Sounds good.
I watched the trailer, and I'm like,
Just watch it.
all of it takes place on a green screen. I'm like, I'm good.
Just watch it.
I don't
Just
want
watch
to. I don't want
Get
to.
it done. Just
I'm
watch
sure
it.
I'll watch it when it's streaming on Disney Plus in like a month.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not saying
I can't care. Because I like Deadpool 1 a lot. That was a good cinema experience.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2 was passable, still pretty good.
Yeah.
And now I'm good. As soon as Disney got it, I'm like, oh no, what are you gonna do?
No, Disney. Yeah. Yeah. No, that definitely does not help. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
What else? Oh yeah, Kingsman got added back to Netflix, and decided to watch the first one.
Oh, that movie's so fucking good, man.
I liked it, although the anal joke at the end really ruins it for me.
What do you mean? It's so funny.
It's not funny.
That's so fun. Okay, all right.
It was
I
so
liked
out
it.
of left field, random. It just left
I
a
know.
bad.
That's why it's so funny.
It left
it's
a bad
like so
taste in my mouth,
unexpected.
so I'm good.
Yeah, well, it left a bad taste in his mouth too. Anyway,
You know, while watching like the first movie, it kind of hit me. This is basically like Spy Kids for adults.
it is, and that's why it's so good.
Okay, that's a fair observation.
Yeah.
It's
But the
really-
church
it's
scene
really
is great,
weird.
though. I love the church
Yeah,
scene.
Yeah, church scene is awesome.
Oh,
but,
the
like,
scene is so fucking good.
it's really weird, like the parallels between fucking Kingsman and Spy Kids. Like, I like the characters. The effects are mostly terrible, but still fine enough.
Is the
Yeah.
first one with the retarded Sam Jackson, or is that second?
That's
First
the
one.
retarded. Yeah.
Okay,
what's
I did
retarded?
not
He's
like
the-
him in that.
He just has a list for the whole movie. I don't
It's
know
just
why they gave him
weird.
a list.
Well, no, remember he's like they're having like an
Yeah,
intimidating
funny.
dinner, right? And then he's like, "What are
Yeah.
we having?" And he lifts up, it's
McDonald's.
McDonald's, and I'm like, "I hate you."
I don't know.
So much.
Listen. That's probably one of my favorite movies of all time.
Really?
I'm gonna say it.
It's-
I
you
fucking
like
love
it that much?
There's not many movies that I've watched more than once. Cause I have a really good memory, and I just remember the movie, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I've seen it. Like I've watched Iron Man multiple times. I've watched the Avengers multiple times. I've watched Shrek and Finding Nemo, all that stuff, like those classic Disney films. Kingsman, I think I've watched a total of like 5 times, and like it's like 5 times, not skipping any parts. Just watch the whole movie 5 times. I love that movie. It's so fucking good.
I just bought the box set of Mad Max.
Oh, that's
So
what
I got all 5 movies. I'm doing a marathon.
Nice.
Because my roommate has only seen Fury Road, so we're watching all 5 now.
Please.
I showed her the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know you're gonna hate this, but we have to watch this. The first one.
Oh yeah, it's not very good, huh?
No, okay. Well, it's
different.
I don't like to use this word because I really don't. I don't like disrespecting old things because they're old, but it's dated.
Okay.
But to be fair, the only reason it's really dated is because it's made by a bunch of kids with no budget.
Fair
so
enough.
With that in mind, it's fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Because it's still very impressive what they do. The only thing is some of the story elements and dialogue is kind of weird sometimes. Other than that, though, it's satisfying to watch, and it's really cool to see where the franchise started. And so yeah, hopefully tonight we're gonna get to watch The Road Warrior, the second movie, which is that's like the iconic one. I have seen Thunderdome, which is not as good as The Road Warrior, but it's still very good. I like it a lot, though. I haven't seen it once, but it was very great. And I haven't seen. I have not. I'm gonna watch it for the first time to close out my my watch through.
I heard it wasn't very good, but
it's the weirdest thing because I watched reviews and all that, and when it came out, everyone's like, "It's kind of bad," and then a month later, everyone's like, "Furiosa wasn't that bad." I don't know why it bombed. I'm like, "What? You said it was bad. You said it was bad."
Well, I saw the movie.
Don't tell me anything about the plot. I don't want to know.
Why would I spoil the plot? You're about to watch the fucking thing.
I'm just making. You know how people are. People spoil shit all the time, like Jamal. Jamal spoils everything.
Well, I don't because I respect people, and I'm going to say this: it is a good movie, and I think there is a lot of value in watching it.
Okay. I am still upset though that there's no Max in it. Although I love Fury Road and Mad Max isn't even in it, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just Tom Hardy cosplaying.
Yeah.
Like I think as I will say this: there's a lot of cool shots in the movie, like both artistically and just like action shots.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Speaking of, I couldn't get over this. I was watching the first one, and I'm like, as meh as the action is compared to the new movies, the fucking magnum opus, the black on black, that V8 is so badass in the first one. I'm like, Jesus Christ, and it gets destroyed in the second movie. I'm like, huh. for one of the most iconic cars in cinema history, has very little screen time.
It does, huh? Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of screen time. You're right. That's 100.
Like, even in Fury Road, you see it for 30 seconds.
Yeah, you're like, oh, it's gone. Wow. Yeah.
That's just how being a son of a bitch of a car world.
Cars. That's another good movie I said. Okay.
Yeah, I went to Comic-Con and I bought my sword, remember? And I saw the Ecto 1. That car's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's a big car. It's a big car.
I didn't think it was that big for some reason.
Big car.
I was standing next to it, I'm like, Jesus Christ, no wonder they didn't do any chase scenes.
No, the car's a fucking big car, man.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Anyways. This is the Flabbergasted, but
you're ending it there.
I'm ending it right there. Dude, it's an hour and a half.
Hour and 7 minutes. I have the timer right here.
Yeah.
You know, whenever people want to finish things off, they say, I think we're going to call it. We don't just say the fucking end.
No, we do.
Yeah,
No, we do.
Well, sometimes Jamal...
We do.
I don't know if you know this, Isaiah. Jamal's an only child, so like he usually gets his way.
Here we go again.
All right.
It's been an hour.
Well, let me just read off at least some of the news elements, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, leader of Hamas has been killed. College students are devastated. 2 astronauts are stranded on the ISS because they used a Boeing rocket.
Oh shit!
Did they really?
Funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Disney kills a man's wife and he can't get any compensation because he has a Disney Plus subscription and it's written in the agreement that he can't sue them.
Yeah, that South Park joke came to life. Isn't that funny?
That's so funny. I didn't know about that. Okay.
And Stephen Colbert said CNN always does a research, and the audience laughed at that, and it wasn't a joke.
Oh shit! Wait, always does it what?
Always does the research and gets the facts right, and the audience laughed because they're all like, "That's not true."
That's funny. That's funny. I didn't know. I think the Disney one's the funniest one. Can we keep those and talk about those more in details later?
Oh, we would have, but you decided.
This guy, dude, it's long. I'm hungry. I want to go eat some food. Like.
All right. Say it. Say the line.
No, I don't want to anymore. No.
All right, Isaiah, do it.
This has been Flabbergasted by the Audacity. I'm Isaiah.
I'm Jamal.
And I'm Patrick.
And we'll see you guys
next time.
Yeah.
They did that really well.
I like that. That was good.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.